Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brittany of BrittanyJJones.com. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, welcome. I hope that you will like what you see and subscribe below for more. In today's video, we are going to be doing the third video in my mini series for learning to embroider using the Husqvarna Viking Designer Epic machine. This video is going to be, this project is going to be a little bit different from the previous ones, and I'm really excited about it because I'm kind of in a sewing rut. So I really don't want to cut out patterns and, go through the whole deal with creating a garment. This project, it still involves fabric, but only a little bit. So this is a little swatch of leather that I have here. I just picked it up from Joann's. The project that I'm going to do, it only required 3 inches by 9 inches, but Joann's, they cut out for the full width. So it's 3 inches by 57, which is okay because I got another color too, so I could play around with the design and just practice. So yeah, I'm excited about this project. I was on urbanthreads.com just looking for some inspiration, and I saw this really cute project for a bracelet. So that's what I'm going to be embroidering today. So this right here is a little design, and it's going to wrap around here and then snap. So I thought that was super cute. So let me just explain to you all what I have done so far. So first off, I do not have embroidery software. So the design, after you buy it, it tells you to print it out. And my computer, I'm trying to print it out in Adobe. My computer's like, girl, no. And I was like, what do I need? It's like, you need some embroidery software. So it had another option for just stitching out the design because they give you 2 files, one for the die line. Look at me using embroidery terms. I just learned that a second ago, but anyway, I'm learning, so that's all that matters. So again, they give you 2 files. One is the die line for you to print out, or you can just stitch it out. So that's what I did. I stitched it out. So this is what this is here. I just used some regular fabric to basically use this as the paper. So instead of printing it out, I stitched it out. So I just used some, I think this is cotton. I put a little bit of stabilizer behind it, stitched out the die line, and then I used some spray adhesive to spray it onto the leather. So you just spray it straight on here before you trim it out. I already have mine attached, but you just spray it onto here, and then you cut out the design, and then you have the leather and you have your paper or your fabric if you stitched it out like I did. So that's where I am now. So again, the paper, fabric, and the leather, and I just spray adhesive it together. So once I did that, the next step was to go ahead and do the die line onto the tearaway stabilizer. And you probably cannot see this because I used, what color is this? Yellow or gold? I don't know, but you can't see it. But this same design right here, I just stitched it out on here. So the next step is to spray adhesive to the back of the leather and then place it right onto the die line and then take it to the machine. And then you remove this top layer, the paper or the stitch out, and then you stitch it out around the leather. So I thought that was super cute, super easy, and then you can have a bracelet when you're done. So I'm excited about this. I'm gonna go to my embroidery machine right now, and then I'm going to go through those steps that I just mentioned, and then we're gonna stitch this out. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here I am at my machine, the Husqvarna Viking Designer Epic. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and start a new embroidery stitch. I'm gonna change the background to green because that is similar to that green leather that I have. I'm just gonna push start new. And I'm gonna go to my file. So what I meant earlier when I said they sent you 2 files, so this one right here is the die line. So this is what I stitched out onto my, the paper that I used. Like I said, I don't have the embroidery software, so I stitched it out onto fabric. But this is what I stitched out, and I also stitched this out onto the stabilizer. So I already have this one done. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this off because I no longer need it. And I'm gonna go back to the file, and I'm going to get the one that has the design. So this is what it's going to look like. And I do like the gold. I have gold in my machine right now, so I'm just gonna leave that there. But I might change one of the colors, this green color here, to maybe, I don't know how red will look. Well, let me just take a peek at it. Ugh, I don't know if I like that. I don't know, let's give it a try and see, why not? I mean, the holidays are approaching. So right here is the stitch out, and here is my hoop right here. So this right here is actually green, like I showed you a minute ago. It's just kind of showing up black right here on film. And all I did was just peel off the paper or the fabric if you don't have the software. And I stuck it right onto that stitch out that I showed you, the die line. And I just, adhesive it to that spray, adhesive it right onto that line. So now I'm going to go ahead and attach my hoop and stitch this out. I'm excited to see how this is gonna look. So now I'm gonna go ahead and push go, and it's gonna take me to the embroidery stitch out menu, and I have everything set and ready to go. I have my 260 by 200 hoop. I have the straight stitch plate on. I have my sensor Q foot already attached, and I usually don't touch any of these other settings at the bottom. So now I can just push continue, and I can go ahead and attach my hoop now. All right, now that the hoop is attached, I'm gonna go ahead and push OK and start stitching. I'm excited, y'all. I am gonna turn down my speed. I don't want it to be too high. I noticed that when I have the speed up to the max, my table that I have it sitting on, it kind of rocks a little bit. So to eliminate that, I like to just take the speed down, and once I do that, everything is perfect. So I have my speed down. I tapped it twice, so it's kind of in the middle. So now I'm gonna go ahead and push start. All right, everyone, the stitch out just finished, so now I'm going to unhoop it. And here is the final project. I think that's super cute. The colors I used are definitely holiday. I didn't think it was gonna be this holiday-ish. So I do plan to stitch this out again. You can see how I was a little bit off right here. So I'm just gonna go back and trim off the excess leather. And since this is tearaway stabilizer that the tutorial recommended, I'm going to tear the stabilizer away. I'm going to add a little snap, and then I will have a cute new bracelet. Well, that is all for this video, and I really do hope that you all enjoyed it. Again, this design that I used, I purchased it from urbanthreads.com. So if you're interested, you can check it out, and I'll put a link in the description box for the exact design, and you can just click and go straight to it. And again, this is my third video in my series for learning to embroider using my Husband of Viking designer epic. I'll see you all in the next one. Blessings, everyone. Bye.